A native of Oakland, California, now living in the ATL, she traveled from Alabama to South Africa and everywhere else in between, singing her songs. Having wrote with and shared the stage with notables like Tony, Jaguar Wright, Ndambia, Algebra, to name but a few, she continues to take the world by storm with her amazing sultry sounds. Through her self-titled debut CD, Salakida, we were introduced to her sound, a melodic mix of soul, pop, hip-hop, rock, and something she calls blippy funk. Don't worry, I'm going to ask her about that one. Her sophomore project, Resurrection, was no less a masterful follow-up CD. As she left the West Coast for the lovely, and I mean lovely today, hot Atlanta, US of A, welcome to our show. Please welcome the songstress, Salakida. Welcome, lady.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Isn't this one of the best days you've seen in Atlanta?
Oh, my goodness. It was today was a beautiful, beautiful day. I wasn't even supposed to be in Atlanta this weekend, but I'm so glad that I was here. And, in fact, I ended up having, like, an impromptu photo shoot with this team that I've been wanting to shoot with for a while because it was so pretty and warm out that we could just kind of experiment and have a good time. So it was, it's a beautiful day today. This is one of the days when I'm really happy to be here.
I know. This is the day you truly, you got, I almost did the show outside. I should have just brought took the studio outside.
We probably should have, got a lot of attention. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, well, I'm going to jump feet first. First off the bat, what is blippy funk?
Blippy funk. I don't really, it's something that I kind of mostly say to myself. It was kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing, and it's just basically, I'm from the Bay Area, and one of the things that I've noticed that's a little bit different, you know what, I'm not going to even say that. I think that we exist everywhere, but I was kind of raised, by parents who were definitely pro-black, but who were, and pro-everybody. I mean, like, disclaimer is not like, I don't know, whatever. I was going to say what I meant. But I was raised by parents who were, pro-black, but they were also people who were love one another, love everybody, kind of on that hippie vibration. And
right.
And so I'm a product of that. And that was a Bay Area where it's the music that I was raised on was always like a combination of so many things. And, my mom always liked hip-hop. My father always liked acid jazz and folk and that kind of stuff. And so it's just like, it's like, okay, well, there's like, a general hippie experience, and there's just kind of like the experience you have if you're kind of like a hippie with the black experience added on to it. So it's kind of a little joke with myself that got added to my life.
No, yeah. I get you. I get you totally. Bay Area. That's the origin of the hippie movement for the most part, and musically at least. And so no, I'm there with you. Black hippie funk. I like it.
Yeah, I always say I was born in the wrong time. I should have been there. I should have been there in the 60s.
This might be just your second life, so you actually probably were born and was a teenager in the hippie movement. So
I wonder, right? Yeah, I'll go with it. Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, for those who've been locked up in a soundproof room with absolutely no music in sight, tell our listeners who is Salakida.
I'm an Oakland girl. I'm influenced by Prince, Minnie Riperton, Joni Mitchell, and Gangstar. So if you can imagine what all of that kind of sounds like, like I said, I grew up definitely with hip hop in the house, definitely of that generation. But I play guitar, and I believe in strong melodies. I try to write songs that will reach people in a positive way, but in a real way too, because those are the songs. I try to do what other people have done. Those artists that I named, like Prince or Minnie or Johnny, they and Shaka and so many artists. I try to do what they did for me, which was reach me, like or give voice to my feelings. That's what I do with my work. That's what I'm working on doing. I won't know until you guys tell me if I've succeeded.